Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Shop on TV with me, Rob Lock, with an E. Richard Meyer is here, and this is the sports car of drones. Just listen to this. It's like Formula One. It's phenomenal. This is the GPS upgrade, latest upgrade model.
Top of the top.
Top of the top.
Full integration GPS. This is a 1080p camera. This has got brushless motors, so the highest level of motors you can get. This drone has the upgraded LCD screen on the controller. Indoor, outdoor, day or night, using the satellites in the sky to pinpoint your journey as you fly and film. But you can use it, whoever you are, whatever your skill, out the box in 20 seconds. That's what makes it incredible. That's what makes it special. This drone is unbelievable. Live streaming in HD, direct at the screen of your phone.
The quality of this camera. Hi, ladies. Can you point it at me? Hi, ladies and gentlemen. You're watching Shop on TV with me, Rob Lock, with an E. And this GPS mod, I mean, look at how crisp this is. There might be a slight delay, but there's not even much of a delay, actually. Latency, they call it, because it's going through a cable into our vision desk and all some clever stuff. And then it's going to Chiswick for it to go to ITV.
The best value we've ever done. The best price we've ever bought this drone for 24 hours only. This is incredible. If you've always wanted GPS, get on the phone, order this now, because the price compared to what you'd pay in the high street for any of these features, you'd be paying 6 times more, 7 times more than we've got it here today.
It's £20 off today.
Yep.
The regular price for 24 hours only, starting now. It's so good. Now, listen, if you don't need the GPS and the HD, we do have another option for you, but this is a prosumer level drone that also has beginner level features in it. So it's one of those things that everybody can use it. The whole family can use it, whether you're beginner, intermediate or advanced, everybody benefits. But if, for example, that's a bit out your budget, we also have, I think we'll give you the details in a moment, of the non-GPS version, and that's slightly more affordable. Again, it's a beginner drone, but it also has prosumer level features in it as well.
All these drones, 2 cameras on board, gesture control lens, live streaming direct to your phone. The 2 cameras, follow me built in, so this drone will follow you skiing, walking the dog. Anywhere you go, you can actually have it film you as you fly. GPS upgrade, so you can bring up a Google Earth on your phone, choose where you want to do it by pressing on your phone screen. Unbelievable price, unbelievable drones. Both of these, they are incredible. The FX Pro without the GPS.
We were just looking at you know, there was a little segue between the videos. So this is the FX Pro Elite. So the one we saw before is your GPS, the Ultimate, and this is the FX Pro Elite. And as you can see, it's $159.99. Again, it is a special price. Comes with the battery, and it comes with actually an extra battery, so 2 batteries, and you also get the case too. That's 078843. We will be focusing on the GPS tonight because it's just phenomenal. But if you wanted, again, similar features, but just with still an HD camera, but it's 720p, and it's a non-GPS version. Maybe you don't need all the extra gubbins, then $159.99 is your price, and you can spread the cost interest-free over 3 months using PayPal Pay in 3, $54.98 per month times 3. Just select PayPal as your payment option when you check out, and when you go to PayPal's interface, select Pay Later. Now, also very quickly, before we get onto the drones, I've just said to Rich I'm about to get a load of these myself. They're so well made, they're so useful, they're so ingenious. These are your Handy Solutions storage boxes.
They really are. Look, is your house right now? You're looking around, there's bits of stuff in the corner, bits of rubbish everywhere. We're going to tidy, organise and declutter your home. Now, this is our lightweight storage boxes that you can use absolutely anywhere, but they're lightweight, but super strong. Inside, a 4mm steel frame around the inside allows you to stack them up to 4 high, 14 kilograms of weight each, with a zipper at the top and a zipper at the front, because you can stack them up and use them like a shelving solution to store everything in there. Remember, when you're not using them, they fold completely flat. That's what makes these special. So no plastic storage boxes to hide around. You can use these anywhere. Safe, strong, really easy to use. You are going to tidy, organise and declutter your home in seconds with these incredible storage boxes, and we have 3 different sizes of them on the show tonight.
Yes, we do. These are the 66 litres. They basically retail for $18.99 each. You're getting 3 of them for $34.99, which works out at $11.66 per box. So that's 524699. Those are your 66 litres. If you go to the website, you can look ahead at shopontv.co.uk. Go to the live show page, live on air, and you can see. By the way, you can message the studio through there as well. We can't reply if you text us through that interface. If you want a reply, then just email studio@shopontv.co.uk. You can see we've also got the under bed storage. I'm going to get those to sort out or organise under my ottoman bed, my storage bed, and that's a set of 3. We also have the 100 litre, the big 100 litre ones, that's a set of 2. Loads more on the show as well. We've got the Wonder Broom. We've got these incredible hooks. We've got the Magno wraps, which basically you can wrap around stuff like a cable tie, but it's got a magnetic connection. So it's a temporary solution, or it's a permanent solution, a reusable permanent solution. Does that make sense? I don't know what I'm trying to say. I know what I'm trying to say, I just can't find the words. I'll figure it out by the time we get round to it, rather. So loads more to see. You can see why I get the big bucks, can't you? You know what I mean? By the way, I'm perched here because when we fly the drones, I wouldn't stand on the runway. I wouldn't stand on the runway at Heathrow, so I'm keeping out of it, just in case. Although I've been waiting for years for Rich to fly one into my head. I'd hope he doesn't, but it would be quite amusing as long as I'm not injured. But anyway, the thing is, they're just too safe to fly, aren't they, Rich?
They really are. Now, honestly, today is like a secret sale. Today is like a one-time only. The biggest, the best value drone that we've ever done. The most advanced drone that we create at the best price we have ever brought it to air. Not matching it, the best price we've ever done it. Tonight is a special. Maybe it's for your Valentine's, your husband that you never know what to buy for. But let me talk you around it, tell you why this drone is incredible. Now, over the last 3 years, we've become one of the biggest retailers of drones in this country. Tens of thousands of drones. We love making, you love flying. This is different. This is the #1. This is the top. This is the comparable to the big high-end ones over £1,000 you see in the stores. This is incredible. Now, this is your Ultimate Pro GPS Plus. Auto takeoff in there, auto landing, VR capability. Our amazing live streaming 1080p, highest definition we've ever done camera is in this drone, but it's a drone of first. The first drone to use that high definition, that full HD, meaning you're filming what it was like watching movies in the cinema 2 or 3 years ago. You're now filming that live, but this has full GPS integration. Now, what's GPS? Well, if you've got a car, it's got a sat-nav. The sat-nav tells you where your car is, where it's got to go, and you have to drive the route it shows you, not with a GPS drone. Satellites beam in, give you the control, the stability, the pinpoint accuracy, but you can bring a Google Earth map onto your phone, choose to fly over the tree, over the building, land not near you, not close to you, exactly 2 meters, you press go. The drone will fly on its own, filming that route that you set with GPS. Brushless motors, that's in there as well. The highest end motors we have ever created, giving you more time in the air, more stability. It's like the high end. If you know the normal hairdryer and the best hairdryer on the market, this is using those same motors, the brushless motors, and also upgraded controller with the LCD screen, so you get even more control, more flight time. This thing is incredible. But look, let me talk you around it, tell you why it's brilliant, and why, even if you've never flown a drone before, out the box, 20 seconds, you can fly it. This drone is incredible. So look, let's go around it, let's talk you through it, let's show you why this is the right drone for you, your friends and family, to allow you to go from beginner to intermediate through to hobbyist and prosumer level in the same drone. Now, #1, we're talking about a full-size drone here. Full size, full power, full fun, full excitement, full magic, but this drone also has those flexi blades, so you're not going to damage it, not going to hurt you, get closer to the wall, closer to the tree. This thing is incredible. But the real magic on all our drones, and remember, this is full GPS integration outside, satellite control, brushless motors, has an HD 1080p full HD camera right there on the front. But here's the magic. With other drones, you need a memory card. Pop it into your laptop, PC. You can't see what you're filming while you're flying. This drone, our Ultimate Pro GPS Plus, live streams to the screen of your phone. Now, there's no in-app purchases, nothing to buy. There's no subscription model like all the other GPSs on the high street. This allows you to use it instantly. And what the drone sees live, Rob, you see live. Facebook it, video blog it, Instagram it, YouTube it, make a movie, upload a TikTok. You could be gathering likes while the drone is still hovering mid-air, but it gets better. Because if this was a normal camera on here, a normal lens camera, one angle, one shot, one direction, that's what you get on the high street for about 600 or 700 quid. Watch. I press this little roller here, I can change the angle of shot while the drone is still flying mid-air. It allows me to film from above in HD, the kids playing football in the park. You could be flying over your friend's wedding venue. This is an electronic gimbal worth 160 to 180 quid on its own. Or just everyone saying hello, waving, taking photos of the family to remember magic moments for years onwards. This drone can do it, but we want to take this drone into the air. So how do you fly it? Now, here's the difference. With a normal drone, you have to learn the control sticks, learn to stabilize, keep it steady. Forget it. What makes this drone different, what makes this drone special, even a beginner indoors can fly it, and I'm going to show you why. Without the GPS, this has two technologies on board. So all we do is we release the blades, and then you power once up. This drone is incredible, Rob. Now, I want you to look at the stability of this drone. Hands off the controller, singing like it's sitting on a pin, like it's hanging on a piece of string, the most stable, easy, and that's not using GPS, that's inside, and I want to prove that stability. So let's bring that drone forward, and I want to tell you why this drone is incredible. Now look, I am genuinely presenting to you without touching a controller. I don't need to control it. Why? Altitude lock. It knows its height in the air. If the wind, can you hear those blades adjust to the wind? The drone will readjust itself in height. Now, what if you knocked it into a wall? This drone also remembers the angle it was at. So if you watch it, I knock it, rights itself. But the real magic is under here. It allows you to fly it from a second camera from the palm of your hand. So even if you're a beginner, you can now fly this like Harry Potter. But when you let go, the camera locks the floor in shot, holds it in, and that's why we have the most stable, easiest to fly indoor drone we have ever created, that when you take it outside goes to the pro level with GPS. Now let me show you how easy that camera is to use. So if we look at that camera now, 1080p, live streaming, filming me from the screen of the drone. So if we bring up that video, you're going to see the quality of this camera. Now it is HD, live streaming. Now with a V sign, recognizes the gesture, recognizes my hand signals. Hand up starts the video. Fingers, that allows it to take a photo. 3, 2, 1, boom, recognizes my gesture. It's already locked into the drone and the phone. Now let's have a look at how you fly it, because how easy this drone is to fly is what makes it incredible for a beginner. It's got what's called proportional control. So when you let go of the controller, the drone stops dead. It doesn't carry off to the right or the left, it stops dead. So you get to learn to fly it. Speed number 1 is nice and steady, Rob. Up the stairs, round the banisters, as a beginner, out the box, inside, using that second camera, you've got the purest stability. Easy to learn, easy to use, and then you press the speed button. We're now double the speed, intermediate flying. So we are now flying high in the trees, sweeping under the park benches. Maybe we're in the park, maybe we're flying down the garden. This is gonna film and fly as we go, but you don't stay in intermediate for long. Give it another click, pro level flying, 25 miles an hour. Football pitch distance in 12.5 seconds. This is a pro drone with 1080p camera, the brushless motors, internal GPS, and that LCD screen. It is honestly incredible. But now we know how easy it is to fly. Let's have a look at those two cameras on board. So bring up the camera shot right now. With one touch of the button, we can choose what we are filming. So if I bring this up now, I can choose to film side by side. So Rob, you are now on camera number 1. I can be filming from the down camera, camera number 2. At the touch of a button, I can now switch. So we've got those two cameras on board, the one at the top, the one at the bottom, 2 shots in one from the same drone at the same time. This thing is incredible. Live streaming from your drone. Unbelievable. From above, over 120 meters in the air, and it's still using that vlogging shot from my phone. All footage recorded in, so you can film it, you can fly it, you can choose it, you can film and fly this drone indoor, outdoor, day or night, from the controller or from your phone. But I want to show you what the footage is like outside when we're using that GPS. So if we have a look right now, the footage, look at the colours, look at the definition. This could be you flying next weekend, because we will post this out to you first thing on Monday morning. You'll have it within 4 to 5 days, so you'll have it for next weekend. Look at the colours, look at the definition. This is flying at about 30 metres. This will fly over 120 metres in the air. This thing is incredible. Now, I'm hearing how many of you are getting it. Be quick, make sure it's yours. We have got the £20 off, the best price we've ever done. This is our Valentine's special, our payday special. Make sure this is yours. Everything here is included. Now, when the drone, you can use it. It's also the most practical drone, so it folds up, fits in your pocket, take it with you everywhere you go. That's the size of your drone. That's the size of my phone. Phone, drone, drone, phone. Take this with you everywhere you go. But it's the deal tonight that is stunning. Now, when we launch this drone, 450 quid drone on its own. And I mean on its own. No extras, no nothing. Today, we are going to throw in, for nothing nish nil zero, a second battery as if it's completely and utterly free. Double the flight time, double the fun, double the excitement, double the magic, and the battery gives you up to 40 minutes of flight time each. Up to 80 minutes of flight time in our bundle today. But remember, we also are giving you the storage case, normally worth 40 quid, so it's now foam lined. Space for the drone, controller, battery one. The second battery we're going to give you for nothing nish nil zero free. This is an unbelievable drone. This is a wake up your friend. Ring them up. They've always wanted a drone. They've looked on the high street, 800, 900, £1,000, full integrated, 1080p, GPS with brushless motors. This drone is unbelievable, and that price, I would expect you to pay 4 to 5 times that price to get similar features on the high street right now. Your chance, your time, the best price we've ever done it, the incredible Ultimate Pro GPS Plus.
What can I possibly say that Rich hasn't already said? Nothing. Back to Rich. I'm just kidding. This is a seriously good bit of kit. It's one of those also that if you are contemplating getting a really expensive drone, then basically this is a good practice pack. Oh God, what's the word again? Drone. So this is a great way to be able to sort of get used to using a drone, but also at the same time, it's something that all the family can use. It is so good. The savings are enormous, $269.99 from $439.99, and it is available, remember, on PayPal Pay in 3 if you want to spread the cost. You get the case, you get the drone, obviously, you get 2 batteries, the upgraded LCD controller, and all the gubbins for that price. If I tell you what I recommend you do is have a little Google, if you don't mind, or whatever your favourite search engine is, and look up GPS drone and see if you can find anything under £400. I think you'll be really struggling. And I actually don't think there is anything under that price, but if you do find a comparable looking drone, look at how many different things or features that you get only with an additional subscription. That's another way that you end up spending more money if you buy something that isn't the RDM. The RDM gives you all to you. It's all unlocked. It's all completely, fully capable. The minute you get it home, the minute you basically take it out the box. If you are a student filmmaker or even a filmmaker, professional filmmaker, for a high and wide, the quality on that HD camera, really good. Comes in a nice gift box. It's a wonderful birthday present. It's a wonderful, gift for any time of year for whatever reason you're gifting. And everybody can enjoy it. So the fact is that it's not one of those things that it sits in a drawer when the owner, the pro level person is not using it. Anyone in the family can have a go as well, right? From kids 14 up or under 14 with your supervision. So everyone can enjoy it. You've got all the beginner features built into a prosumer drone, but also you've got all of those prosumer level features as well that allow you to plot things. You can do a virtual dolly on this. If you're a filmmaker, you'll know what I'm talking about. So you can, and Rich will show you this later, you can plot points that you want the drone to follow on the GPS, and because it's GPS guided, it will repeat those moves over and over and over again. So you're basically getting superior quality videography just by virtue of some of the built-in features. I mean, it is great. And again, you don't need a license for it. You don't need anything except the drone itself. Follow the drone code. Obviously, that's important. We'll show you the drone code later. We'll play it for you a little bit later on. And we will prove to you empirically that legally, you do not need any kind of license or registration or ID or anything to own this drone. We'll talk about that a bit later as well. Up to 40 minutes flight time per battery. If you want to get some extra batteries, you can. Obviously, the flight time varies depending on whether there's a strong wind. Obviously, if you're like, if you fly from here to the States, you're going into the wind, so it's 9 hours to East Coast. If you're coming back, it's about 7 because you've got the wind behind you. Same principle, right? Now, if this is a bit out of your budget or you just don't need those extra prosumer level features like the HD, you're just doing a bit of casual vlogging or, social media posting or what have you, we do also have the FX Pro Elite drone. That's got a 720p HD camera. It still comes with a case, still comes with the extra battery. Excuse me, that is $159.99. It's virtually half price, actually. And that also is available. You can spread the cost interest-free over 3 months with PayPal Pay in 3. Right, I'm going to hand it back to Rich. Just give me 2 seconds to get out the way again. And next time I'll be ready to come over to we call this a pack shot, rather than just sitting on it's what you get for your money, basically. But I'm going to skedaddle because I don't want to get hit by a drone.
Thank you so much. I'm hearing how many of you are getting in your basket and enjoying this drone. Now, we're talking about the Ultimate Pro GPS Plus, the highest end of drones that we've ever created, the biggest, the best, and at a price that isn't market beating. It's market whipping. It's whipping that market. We are talking about features that you'd expect on a drone, $809 and £1,000. The highest end GPS, full 1080p integration. The first drone we'd ever done it to have that full 1080p, the highest resolution. Maybe you were sitting watching a film in the cinema 2 or 3 years ago. You're now able to film in that level of quality, and then we get better because this is full GPS integrated. Now, what that means is it uses the satellites in the sky to give you pinpoint stability, pinpoint accuracy outside flying. No subscription model. You can bring up the Google Earth onto the app. The app is free, no in-app purchase. RDM never charges you for the app or any feature, and this drone then is locked to the satellites. You can bring up the Google Earth and choose on your phone, point here, point there, over the tree, over the drone will then fly that route, and you can do it instantly. Beginner, intermediate, or pro, the first drone that we know with full GPS that allows a beginner to fly it indoors out the box in 20 seconds. Look, 2 cameras on board, gesture control, the electronic gimbal, live streaming to your phone, and follow me built in. So this drone will follow you skiing down the ski slope. This drone, if you're in your car, will follow filming you as you go. Let me talk you around it, tell you why it's brilliant at the best price we've ever done this drone tonight. Secret sale, ring up your friends. This thing is going crazy. Now, let me tell you why. We're talking about a full-size GPS here. Full size, full fun, full excitement, full magic. But look at those blades, fully flexible. By the way, look at those brushless motors. The highest end motors you can get. It's like a normal hairdryer to that £300 or £400 hairdryer that I think you know which one I'm talking about, or a normal vacuum cleaner to that £500, £600 vacuum cleaner. That is what the brushless motor does. More stability, more speed, gives you more control. This thing is incredible, but what makes this drone special is that full 1080p HD camera, no memory card here, nothing's going to the laptop PC. It live streams to your phone, any iPhone 5 upwards, any Android phone with Jelly Bean. Well, that drone sees live, you get the HD upwards. Yeah, you get that HD footage. You can now film to make memories, movies. You can produce all the stuff for prosperity of your friends, your family, social media. This thing is incredible. But if you are getting a £600 GPS right down the high street, you'd have one angle, one shot and one direction from that lens. What makes this different is we have added an electronic gimbal. Now, they're normally worth over 180 quid on their own. At the touch of a switch, you can choose every angle from 0 to 90 and film as we go. So now we're filming from above, over 120 meters in the air. This thing is absolutely stunning. It allows you to film and fly instantly to make memories. This is our #1 Ultimate Pro GPS Plus with the brushless motors. This is incredible. So now let's take this drone into the air. You want to see how easy it is to fly. With a normal drone, you have to learn the control sticks. We're not going to do any of that. If you're a beginner, out the box 20 seconds, you can fly this drone. We unlock the blades. As soon as you push up, 3, 2, 1, boom. Listen, Rob, to this thing fly. Now I want you to hear the power. My hand's off the controller, don't need to touch. That is the most stable flying system we've ever created. Altitude lock, it knows its height. Can you hear those motors go? This will stabilize in wind. You can use this outside in the rain. It's incredible. If you knock the angle, this drone remembers its height. But the real magic is a second camera underneath locking the floor in shot. So not only do you get GPS outside as the pro, as a beginner, you can even learn to fly it from the palm of your hand, tracking as you go like Harry Potter. Beginner, intermediate to pro. Be quick, this thing is incredible. But let's now have a look at the camera, because full 1080p filming, live streaming, direct to the drone. Gesture control lens, V sign, recognize your gesture. 3, 2, 1, boom, the memory's already in your phone. Hand up starts the video, hand down stops the video. This drone recognizes you as you go. But Rob, what makes this drone incredible? What makes the value? This is not one camera, 2 cameras on board, Rob. So at the click of the button, I can now choose what camera I'm filming from and what I want to see. So Rob, you are now that front camera. But with a click of the button, I can now film from the down camera. So you've got front camera, down camera, blogging shot top left, camera number 3. 3 shots in one from the same drone at the same time. This thing is incredible. Now speed, nice and steady, up the stairs, round the banisters, you're learning how to fly. Kick it again, it doubles that speed. We're now an intermediate drone. You haven't had to buy a new drone, upgrade the camera, upgrade the motors. It's in the same drone you learn out the box in 20 seconds. This thing is incredible. And then Rob, give it a click again. Pro level flying, 25 miles an hour. Football pitch distance, let's go right up to the camera. In 12.5 seconds, this drone is stunning. The quality, the GPS inside it, and you can fly it just from the screen of your phone if you want to. But I need to show you this next thing. Now, I can't do this while I'm flying. I can't fly it using the GPS in the studio because we're 3 floors down. We're next to the Piccadilly line, by the way, here in Covent Garden. So we need to be flying this outside. So what I want to do is to show you the app of the GPS, because the quality, the camera, unbelievable. Folds up, fits in your pocket, take it with you everywhere you go. The most practical drone, the easiest to fly drone. Please ring up your friends, wake them up. If they've been looking for a drone for the last 6 months but didn't think they could afford it, we would expect you to pay 5 times the amount of money on the high street for similar features. The very famous brand that I'm thinking of in my head right now, I know you need a subscription model. You don't need a subscription for any of this drone. You need to check it out. The best price we've ever done this drone, 24 hours. We've never beaten this. You are loving it. That's the size of your drone. That's the size of my phone. Phone drone, drone phone. We're going to throw in an extra battery, so you now get double the flight time, double the fun, double the excitement. That's the deal today as well. Best price, best bundle. So we're going to give you up to 80 minutes of flight time with your drone. Then we're going to throw in the storage case, so you get the full whack. You wouldn't buy a drone without protecting a phone, without protecting the screen or putting a screen protector on the front. Foam line, space for the drone controller, the new LCD screen controller, so you get extra flight characteristics. But what I want to do just before we leave, I want to show you what this app is all about, what GPS is all about. So if I bring up the GPS right now, with a click of the button, then these are the features that you will get on your GPS drone. Now, you'll see one in the middle called Surround. The drone will lift up on its own. It will turn its lens to face you on its own. It will do a full 360. This could be around the church spire. This could be around the edge of the cliff, over the sea, or you just in the middle of a field. A shot doing that 360. The bride and groom, this is incredible. But the real magic is here. Now, why? And whenever I show this, everyone just gets on the phone lines. Everyone starts ordering it, because you can do something at this price that we've never known before. Watch. This is full GPS. The drone knows where we are right now because the satellite's in the sky. That's our studio. Don't come knocking on the door. We won't answer it. We're filming. So we're here. So we're not going to answer that door.
Don't even answer it to the crew.
No, they don't even answer it to us when we get here. But look, let's have a look. Now you bring up the GPS, Google Earth. That's free. There's no in-app purchase, nothing to buy, no subscription. Take your finger. You want to fly over that tree, over that building, over the car park, and then land. Not near you, not close to you, exactly 2 meters in front of you. feet, you press go. The drone will lift to 1 on its own, fly to 2, fly to 3, fly to 4, and then land exactly there. If it's running out of batteries while you're flying, 40 minutes, by the way, per battery of flight time, if it starts to run low, it knows it. It brings it back and it lands exactly for you. Those brushless motors, the high speed, the high control, the high stability. This is the top of the top, the prosumer level, past the hobbyist level, but you can start as a beginner indoors. That's the difference. That's what makes it special. That's why we have all the 5 stars. That's why we believe we're now one of the biggest retailers, if not the biggest retailer of drones in this country. Every feature you've wanted, the highest end features on the market at a price that's unbelievable. This is your ultimate, your incredible, your unbelievable Ultimate Pro GPS Plus at the best price we've ever done it. Secret sale, wake up your friends, normally over 550 odd quid. You're getting this whole bundle today for under £270, full GPS, full 1080p, full brushless motors, and that new upgraded LCD controller.
And please allow me to remind you that the £20 off is for 24 hours only. Right? So you gotta check out, you gotta go. Oh no, it's not Christmas, isn't it? Just obviously, if you don't check out, you don't get it. Putting it in your basket doesn't reserve it, doesn't take it out of stock, doesn't do anything. It's just there as a wish list item, basically. And if somebody else buys it because the stock gets low, it will say sold out if you then do decide that you're going to go and check it out. Now is always the good time to pay and buy, and then that way Rich can send this to you first thing Monday morning and you'll have it by the end of the week, we would assume. So remember, you're getting 2 batteries. You normally get 1. We're giving you another one, basically, as a complimentary addition. And the case as well, 40 quid's worth of case, again, added in as a complimentary addition, no additional charge. And we're discounting the drone itself, so, and taking another £20 off. Say again? No license. Oh, no license. Come on, Rich, come on. Come here. Come over here, lad. No license. Now, please.
This is seriously important. No license needed, no registration and no fee. So if you're worried because you've read about drones need a license for this, no license, no registration, no fee. We built this, the new Class Drone Zero toy category from the CAA.
Okay, come here. Come closer. Right. Look in there.
Yeah.
And just tell them the legal bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cap 1789A, subsection 14,
Oh, yeah.
5 part 2. For any of those that want to write in and say, no, you need a license, it has a camera. No license needed, no registration, and confirmed by the CAA. This drone is designed so a beginner can fly out the box in 20 seconds, all the way through to that pro level. We have built it specifically for it, and this allows you to do it. So if you're worried, if you're thinking, oh no, maybe I'm going to have to learn to, you don't. Out the box, 20 seconds, you can fly it. 2 technologies in here. Yep. The second camera underneath is called optical flow. When you're inside, there's no GPS, okay? That camera locks the floor in shot and gives you stability, allows you to learn to fly 20 seconds out the box. That's the difference. That is the shop on TV drone difference to what's on the high street. And then when you're ready, when you get to, you go outside, Rob, you click that GPS, beams in, you're ready to fly.
Do you know, I once had a terrible case of optical flow. Don't recommend it. No, I mean, it's seriously good bit of kit. So we've covered basically that legally you're allowed to fly it.
Yes, you are.
Now, because this is such a good system, such a good camera, if you did want to use it as part of a professional wedding videography business, or if you're posting on social media and that's monetized, if you're receiving payment for those posts, or if you're getting a financial contribution as a result of posting, then you will need a license, but they cost a whopping
not much.
£12.
12 quid. But you will, if it's for personal use, the footage, none needed whatsoever. Like, Rob, I am hearing, I think you are.
Oh, yeah.
You are going crazy for it. You are loving this drone.
We're at the peak. We're at the top of Everest with ourselves.
It is, and you know why? This is the best-selling drone, the best drone we've ever done in terms of its features, the best drone we've ever done in terms of the level of the quality of the film, the ease of fly, at the best price we have ever done. Not near it.
No,
smashing it.
Yeah, because £20 off tonight for an extra £20 off for 24 hours only. Sorry, £20 off. Yes, that's right. I said it right. It's the one I'd buy for sure.
It is,
if I didn't live in a flat in Croydon. When you get it out of the box, how easy is it to set up? What do you got to do? How do you get going?
There's lots to put together and build. It takes about no seconds. It's literally ready to do. You will get this in the air in about 20 seconds. The batteries are pre-charged. They're ready to go. You put the battery in, the app you download, that's probably the longest time is downloading the app, and that takes about 5 seconds. So you download the app is free. No in-app purchases, nothing to buy. What the drone sees live, you will then see see live on the screen, and that is it. You connect the two together, takes seconds, you press go. The drone will lift up in the air, and you are learning to fly as a beginner
So how
indoors.
is the drone talking to your phone?
Okay, the drone produces its own Wi-Fi signal. Your phone connects to that Wi-Fi signal. Now, what that means is you do not need to be in a Wi-Fi area. You don't need to be near a hub or anything like that. You can be in the middle of a field, nothing around you. The drone produces the Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Your phone locks into it, and Rob, it's secure.
So no one can jailbreak.
No one can jailbreak in and start watching your footage while you're flying.
I want to point out, because some people, and I don't mean to be condescending, but for those that aren't aware, when people say Wi-Fi, because it's so much part of the daily parlance, people think that means internet. It doesn't. Wi-Fi is wireless fidelity. So in other words, basically, it's the same connection as a cable, but without the cable. That's the wireless fidelity, the same quality, you know, as if you plugged it in with a wire. Obviously, you can't fly around with a big wire. Now, if it connects to a router that's got internet and that's got a wireless connection, yes, then it's Wi-Fi internet. But this is a Wi-Fi hotspot. It's purely a wireless connection between the drone itself and your phone. So that beams the picture back.
Yeah.
And where do the pictures and videos get stored?
The best bit is there's no memory card needed here. It goes straight into the memory of your phone. So do you know when you look at your photos in your photo book in your phone? This allows you to do that too. So it beams straight in. You've got it. You can Facebook it, video blog it, Instagram it, edit it, whatever you want to do. This drone will fit anywhere you like. But we've had a question in our ears. Just so you know, this drone will fit into our 22-litre storage boxes if you go on the website.
I imagine you probably get a couple of them in there.
You certainly can. So this drone allows you to fly out the box in 20 seconds, indoor using the optical flow, take it outside using the GPS, the satellite beaming down. App is free, no in-app purchase, bring up the Google Earth. You can choose where you want to fly it, up to 120 metres in any direction. This isn't a good drone, a great drone. This is the best. This is the top. This is the highest level of prosumer level drones you can get. But look at that price. Look at it. Under 270 quid, you would get a non-GPS drone for that price. And today, you're getting a full GPS with the brushless motors, the highest drone that we do. Incredible price. Be quick. Make sure it's yours. Please check it out, because we don't have millions of these. And get that deal for 24 hours only.
Here is the box. Here, and here is one of the 22-litre storage boxes. I'm getting a bunch of these. So we haven't got them on the show tonight, but they are available on the website. So you can see, actually, that was from Jacob, who, I can't read from this. Oh, hang on, I can't read from this. I think that the GPS drone looks amazing, but was wondering if it fits in one of those handy storage boxes.
That you have too.
Okay, seems like a bargain to get both. The drone and the extra. Sorry, I really can't.
And the storage box all in one place. Yep. What size storage box best fits the drone? 22-litre.
I couldn't move. See, I'm locked in by my. But look, you'd almost get two in there.
Yeah.
Quite. You get one plus spare space. These are amazing. I'm going to get about 3 or 4 of these for my.
I'm going to show you them in a minute. They're cool. Yeah. So look, if you've always been looking for a drone, but you don't want to go to the shop and buy one, yeah, and then you buy your beginner's drone, you learn it, you fly it, and then 3 weeks later, you have to go into the shop and buy the intermediate drone. So you then spend 600 quid on an intermediate drone, and then you love it so much that you come back a month later and buy a pro drone, maybe 800, 900 quid. You've had to buy 3. No, with this, it is the beginner drone. It is the intermediate drone. It is the pro drone. You do not have to add to it. You don't have to add a subscription to it. You don't have to upgrade the motors, upgrade the camera. All the upgrades are in the same drone when you buy it, but you can start as a beginner. Well, then you can move.
I was going to say, if you can afford the extra sort of 100 quid over and above the Ultimate or a lot of people are buying the FX. We'll talk about that in a sec. Then it's worth it.
Yes.
So especially if you think you're going to be using this a lot. And look, we've just had payday. I got paid today. I think everybody else did. I really think that this is, it's a treat to yourself, or it's a treat to someone who's been really good to you, or maybe there's a birthday in the family or a birthday coming up. Because frankly, these are incredibly good fun. But look, everybody, especially if they're, under the age of 80, everybody's posting on social media these days.
And that's why drones have gone crazy. Because there is no other way to film that magic moment, those magic shots for social media. Look, imagine taking your phone and being able to throw your phone in the air, and it will suddenly stop dead, and then you could choose to fly your phone right, left. This allows you to do those shots. In fact, if you've got VR goggles, if you've got VR glasses at home, the Google Carballs, you can actually put the phone into the Google glasses and watch as if you're sitting as the pilot on this drone.
Yeah,
FPV, first person
view.
Yeah.
So you can fly it with the goggles.
Yes,
so
you can.
Really see, like, I mean, it's amazing. That's what the pros do.
It does.
That's how the pros do.
Honestly, if you've always wanted to take up drone flying, but you never thought you could do it, here's your drone. If you thought taking up drone flying and spending 800 to 900 quid was too expensive, here's your drone. For anyone who wants to fly, this deal is incredible.
I've got to say, when you do fly a drone, like in the professional drone flying category, you are known as a pilot. So you will become, how cool is that? You will be a drone pilot. But again, it is fabulous. I do definitely recommend this to any students who are doing a filmmaking course, any budding filmmakers. Do you know what? In Hollywood, before drones, do you know what the most expensive shot you could do was?
An aerial shot.
Because you either had to hire a helicopter or you had to hire a blooming great crane that would get up in the sky. So now everything's taken over with drones.
Yes, they have.
And they've got smaller and smaller and more compact and more capable. And this, I guarantee you, the $439.99, I happen to know that other company you mentioned with the 3 letters, that £450 mark is roughly the price of their entry level.
It is.
But with features that have not...
No, and look, I'm hearing how many of you are buying it, how many of you are getting it. We've got people that are buying multiples. You'll buy one for you and one for your friend because you know they're asleep at the moment. This deal is like a secret. It's like a secret sale, Rob. It's a secret sale. We're doing the best price we've ever done for the best drone we create, we produce. You are going to love it. You are going to really get involved in it, and you're going to take yourself up to that highest level of flying. But it will allow you to learn it as a beginner, and that's the difference, Rob. This will allow you as a beginner, but take you through to a pro.
You've got to check out. It's absolutely mad out there. Now, by the way, if you're a complete rank beginner and you're like, what am I going to do when I get it? Well, if you go to our website, shopontv.co.uk, go to any of the drone package pages, and we're going to go down. We're going to select the drone. So anyone you like, it doesn't matter. There's basically a link on all of them. And if you go, by the way, this is the best place to get your drones. So whichever one you go for, you can read the descriptions. But if you go down to the bottom, you'll see that there are videos available. And you have, for all 4 models that we stock, you have Richard giving you a YouTube demonstration of exactly how to set it up, how to get it ready, and how to fly it. He will hold your hand the whole way. I mean, seriously, it's for $269.99. It's an absolute bargain. It really, truly is. Do you need a drone? Well, if it's your business and you don't mind paying £11 or £12 for a license, then yeah. If it's purely for fun, you won't find many things at that price that you can have that much fun with. And by the way, we'll talk about this. We should have done it with the Q&A, and I forgot. But you can use it basically anywhere outdoors, as long. In fact, Richard will clarify in a moment. As long as it is not a crowded area. We will clarify that in a moment. And as long also as you conform to the drone code, which we'll tell you about in a minute as well. But by the way, the minimum age we recommend is 14 and up. But if you supervise somebody under the age of 14, then as long as you're happy as a parent or a guardian to be able to make sure that they're doing it right and are safe and what have you, that's your call. But recommended age is 14 and up. And here again, just to remind you, I said we'd talk about it in a moment. We're going to do it now. The drone code, please make sure you obey it.
The UK Drone Code is published by the Civil Aviation Authority to assist drone users. Here are a few pointers to clear up any confusion and help you fly safely. Be drone safe. Always keep your drone in sight. This allows you to see and avoid other things while flying. Staying below 400 feet helps reduce the likelihood of a conflict with manned aircraft. Be drone aware. Every time you fly your drone, you must follow the manufacturer's instructions. If you do this, it will help you to keep your drone and the people around you safe. Be drone legal. When using your drone, legal responsibility lies with you. You are responsible for each flight. Stay well away from aircraft, airports, and airfields, as it is a criminal offence to endanger the safety of an aircraft with your drone. Remember, don't fly near airports or airfields. Remember to stay below 400 feet. Observe your drone at all times. Never fly near aircraft. Enjoy responsibly. For further information, please visit www.dronesafe.uk. We hope you find this useful and, importantly, that you enjoy endless hours of fun with your drone.
Further, except to say, treat yourself. Why not? Life's too short, innit? Why wait for a particular time of year to treat yourself or treat a loved one? I bought my son his Christmas present at the end of January. But that was mainly because I didn't know what to get him. And then I was like, I know. And what I got him, he was ecstatic. And maybe there's someone in your family, you now know, they've been banging on about a drone and they're just too expensive. Well, now they're not, because we are the affordable drone outlet. And also, again, not only are you paying roughly, in this case, at least half price for what a comparable drone, or probably at least a third of the price for what a comparably spec'd drone would provide you, but you're also getting roughly 2-3 times the features. So it's a win-win-win situation. You really do get pretty much everything with this drone. All those extra features that you would have to subscribe or pay extra for with the other drones, you get them all included. There are no in-app purchases, there are no ads in the app. It's just the $269.99 and you're done. No additional, there are no contracts, that's another one. Other drones you have to pay for. Do you know there's one particular make of drone? You have to actually subscribe, you have to have a login before the drone will even activate. You have to sort of create an account and then it sends a signal to the drone and activates it. And then you can't even fly it till you've logged in. And by the way, it's not saving any information, any private data. It's not sending it to international governments somewhere. All the reasons other drone companies have got into trouble, that none of those apply to this. It's safe, it's secure. And by the way, if you have, let's say somebody bought 3 of these, is one person's controller going to interfere with somebody else's drone?
Fully digital, so you can have 3 in the air, 4 in the air, 10 in the air at the same time, no interference. You can have air races, competitions. You could film a drone from the drone and get the best movie ever, but no interference whatsoever. But look, I need to tell you something. Wow, 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 what a show. Thanks. There's 24 of you. Just put it in your basket. Thank you to all of you.
Rich, tell them about the batteries, I forgot.
Oh, the batteries, and we're giving you an extra battery for nothing, nish, nil, zero free. That's in the bundle, but you can get extra batteries too. If you want more flight time, more fun, that first one at £40, Rob, is incredible. But look, £60 for 2 extra batteries. That will give you up to 160 minutes of flight. That is unheard of. That is unbelievable.
And it's capped postage, so you don't pay any extra P&P.
None whatsoever extra.
You could add 1 million batteries in and it's still £4.95 P&P per order, no additional cost.
Please make sure you add those extra batteries, get more flight time, get more fun. But let me tell you, wow, 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 what a show this has been. That 24 just jumped on to all pick one up. Thank you so much. Now I'm going to say the hardest words in shopping TV. So let me make sure I get it right. Stock or clock. Yeah. 24 hours you've got. If the 24 hours runs out, there's no more of this deal. If the stock runs out, which is what I'm hearing, no more deal. Be quick.
I'm sorry, Matt. Yeah. I've got to interrupt. I just need to clarify because there's some confusion. We stock 4 different models of drone. So somebody has seen a drone at 159. That's the FX Pro Elite. It's different. It's a different drone with different features. So there are 4. We've got 2 GPS and we've got 2 non-GPS. So the GPS one we're showing tonight is the Ultimate Pro. Make sure you compare the descriptions. And the non-GPS version, which one are we doing again tonight?
The FX Pro for the non-GPS.
FX Pro, and that's a different drone. So they all have slightly different prices and they all have slightly different features. Just to clarify, we'll explain later. More. Rich.
I can explain to you absolutely everything, because this drone is the top of the top. This is the #1. This is the next level. This is prosumer level of flying, but in a drone totally different to the high street that you can fly out of the box in 20 seconds, even if you're a beginner. This thing is stunning. Auto takeoff in here, VR capability in here, gesture control, follow me built in this drone, normally worth over £1,000. But what makes this special, 3 things. #1, we have got the highest resolution upgraded of camera we've ever done, full 1080 1080p, so you're getting that amazing quality of film and that amazing quality of footage that you can create, and you can do it even as a beginner. But then you have the full GPS integration. What does that mean? Now look, if you have a car, you have a sat-nav. The sat-nav tells you, using the satellites in the sky, where your car is. You can type in where you want to go, and it will show you the route. Makes driving brilliant because you can just follow it. But with a drone, you don't need to drive it, because the drone will fly from point 1 that you choose, 2, 2, 2, 3, 2, 4 on its own. You just press go. This thing is incredible. With this drone, the app is free. No in-app purchase, nothing to buy, nothing subscription, nothing to add to it later. We give it to you now with everything. You can download a Google Earth. That goes straight onto the app, and you can choose with your finger to fly to one over the trees, over the building. You press the screen to choose where to go. The drone will then fly it and do it. It is unlike anything else on the high street at this price. It's unbelievable. But then we also upgraded the motors. So this isn't the normal motor drone. This is a brushless motor drone. If you know that very famous brand of vacuum cleaner, that you have a normal vacuum cleaner, maybe 100 quid. Then you have their vacuum cleaner, 500 or 600 quid. They also make a hairdryer. I know, because I had to buy one for my wife last Valentine's Day. There's a normal hairdryer for 50 quid, or one with brushless motors for 500 quid. This has the brushless motors in this drone, gives you more stability, more speed, more control, and wait till you hear them. They are incredible. But then we upgraded the controller, so you now have an LCD screen built in to give you extra flight characteristics. But I'm hearing in my ear, you're loving it, you're buying it, but you want to see it fly. So let me talk you around it, tell you why it's brilliant, get it in the air, show you all about this drone and why it's the right drone for you, your friends, your family, and anyone who's wanted to learn. Now, we are talking about a full 1080p, fully integrated GPS drone that's full size, full power, full fun, full excitement. But look at these blades. They fold in half. They are soft and flexible. You're not going to damage them. You're not going to break them. You get closer to the tree, closer to the building. This is incredible. But the real magic is there. That is a full 1080p HD camera, not using a memory card, not using something that you have to fly, then take it out, put it in your laptop to see what you filmed, and everyone's heads are chopped off because you couldn't see what you were filming. This live streams to your phone. Now, no in-app purchase, nothing to buy. What the drone sees live, you see live, works on any iPhone 5 upwards, any Android phone with Jelly Bean and upwards, so pretty much any phone out there right now. What the drone then sees live, you see live. Facebook it, video blog it, Rob, Instagram it, YouTube it, Zoom it to your friends and family. And by the way, the next time we're in the air, do you want to see our studio? Do you want to see around it? I'm going to fly around the studio with this drone, and you will see the colour definition here. Our studio is pitch dark behind us. Look, if I lift this up, you'll see it's pitch dark really behind, but I want you to see what it looks like when the drone is flying.
The picture is
better than what we can see.
I can't see anything in that studio.
The colour definition and the light control is incredible, but how do you fly it? What do you do? Now, with a normal drone, you have to learn the control. Maybe you had a drone. You learned to fly it, hit the ceiling, hit the floor, went all over the place. You never got, and you thought it was you. It wasn't you. Why is everyone coming in for this drone? Why is it going in everyone's basket? Why are you all checking out? Because this drone, out the box, you can fly instantly. 20 seconds, no license, no registration, no fee, built to the new Class Drone 0 toy category. You take 2 fingers and unlock the blades, and then you take 1 finger and you just do this. In the air, ready to go. This drone is stunning. Now let me show you. I'm going to bring it forward. Like it's hanging, Rob, on a piece of string. There is nothing else. This is like a GPS level drone inside. It's unbelievable. Why? Altitude lock. It knows its height in the air. Now listen to those blades. This will go in wind and still be able to keep itself steady. You've got an angle lock, so if you knock it into a wall, it remembers what angle it was before you started. But there's a second camera underneath. Now this is different. This is not in any of the other GPSs that I know on the high street right now. The second camera allows a beginner to fly this indoors, tracking the palm of their hand.
Like Harry Potter?
Like Harry Potter, but Grandad can do it, Grandma can do it, anyone can fly this drone, because you don't even need to touch the controller.
What if it's raining?
You can use this in the rain, it's fine. Not if you're in like a torrential rain, I wouldn't do it.
Oh, no.
But everything is internally sealed, so it is designed so if it starts raining while you're flying, carry on flying. You don't have to bring it in, it's cool. Nice. But I want you to see this camera, because if I turn it, this is our HD live streaming camera, but it's also gesture controlled, Rob. So V sign recognises my gesture. 3, 2, 1, memory's already in my phone. Hand up starts the video, hand down stops the video. But Rob, what I want to do, I want to now show you that we have an electronic gimbal. I can change the angle of shot of that front camera at the touch of a button. So if I want to film that bird flying out of the tree, I can now do it.
Oh,
if I want to film that magic memory, I can now do it. We can change the angle of shot at the touch of a button using an electronic gimbal that changes the angle direction while the drone is still hovering mid-air. But Rob, this is where this becomes brilliant. Talk about 700 or 800 quid. You don't have one camera on board this drone. Click of the button, we can bring in 3 different cameras. So if I bring in this one side by side, so what we've got is we have got the drone. Now we're looking at the drone forward cam and my down cam. So I've got the down cam from the drone, I've got my forward facing camera from my phone. Then I can switch it. So now I can have the drone cam and then I can have you on the forward cam. All of this allows you to do it from this drone, 3 shots in one, from the same drone at the same time. How easy is it to fly? Speed number 1, nice and steady. You're a beginner. Up the stairs, round the banisters, you're learning how to fly, Rob. But you don't stay a beginner for long. You don't have to upgrade this. You don't have to do anything. You press one button, the drone becomes an intermediate drone. So now we double the speed, high in the trees, swooping under the park benches. By the way, just check this out. When I let go of the control stick, the drone stops dead. It's like it has a brake. That's why this is different to those drones that end up hitting the ceiling or hitting the wall. It knows when you let go, it stops dead, giving you that stability. And then click it again, we now triple it. So we are now a full pro-level drone. High in the trees, swooping on the back, crossing the meadow, football pitch in 12.5 seconds. Look at this drone. I want to show you right up to the camera. This is our cameraman's worst nightmare. Am I going to hit it? No, because it auto returns to home. So you're not going to lose it. You're not going to break it. This drone allows you to do it. But look, you can fly this without the controller. You can fly it from the screen of your phone. You can use this indoor. You can use it. Should we go around the studio?
Yay!
Over the top of our cameras. And let's go and find our brilliant floor manager. Where is he?
There he is.
There he is. That's David. Look, he's wearing a nice white shirt so we can properly see him here in the dark.
Oh, it's like...
Now I can turn it around, Rob. This shot is my favourite shot in the studio because I can fly this drone indoor and outdoor, but I can take it over the top of our cameras. And look at this fly. So now we can go over the top. Bring it back into the studio. I can wave and say hello. Hands free, by the way. No hands on the controller. This thing is stunning, and it's full GPS. Now, I want to show you that GPS. The one thing I can't do in our studio is fly outside, because we're 3 floors down, by the way, in Covent Garden, so I cannot fly outside while I'm standing here in front of the cameras. So I want to show you, it's also the most practical drone. Folds up, fits in your pocket, take it with you everywhere you go. That's the size of the Ultimate Pro GPS Plus. That's the size of my phone. My word, how many of you are buying it. You are going to love it. You are going to enjoy it. Check it out. Get one for your friends and family. Make sure you ring them up, wake them up. They'll hate you for 5 minutes and they will love you for the rest of the year. But it's the deal today that is incredible. By the way, no license, no registration, no fee. Built to the new Class Drone Zero Toy category, confirmed by the CAA. And for all those people typing in that say, no, you need a license, CAP 1789A, subsection 15, 5 part 2. You won't know, maybe some of you, what I'm talking about, but they will look it up and they will go, oh yeah, he's right. And I am. No license needed, no registration, no fee. And we're going to give you today this special deal at the best price we've ever done, knocking 20 quid off the best price we've ever brought it to air for 24 hours only. We're also going to give you an extra battery. Double the flight time, double the fun, double the excitement, double the magic. That is on us. Our gift to you for watching late this night, watching our Freeview Channel 89 during the day. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We're also going to throw in not just the 2 batteries, we're going to throw in the storage case. So you now have that storage case included too. Foam line, space for the drone, controller, battery 1. The second battery we're going to give you for nothing, Nish Nil 0, up to 80 minutes of flight. And that LCD screen, look, if I just turn that controller, you get extra LCD features that you would never normally get on a drone included in this bundle that comes straight to in front of your face. The ultimate drone, the ultimate bundle. This is the best value, best and highest level drone we have ever created in this store in tonight here on Shop on TV, exclusive to ITV and STV. But what I want to show you right now, and I've got to do this. You want to know the difference of GPS. What does that difference give you in a drone? Have you ever seen Those incredible footages online where you have that flying through the air shot around the church spire, or someone in their family standing in the middle of a field and you see that full 360. This drone can do it. Now, all you do is you click this button here and it brings up all the features. By the way, have a look at the top. VR capability, first-person view, watching it through 3D. Waypoint find, you take your finger and you choose where you want it to fly on a Google Earth. But the surround in the middle, you press surround, it lifts up, it turns to face you and does a full 360 around you. By the way, the follow me on this drone, put the controller in your pocket. The drone has GPS, the controller has GPS, so the drone, you could go skiing. The drone will literally follow you as you go down the slope. It's incredible. But let me show you this. This is my favorite thing of all. GPS uses the satellites in the sky to give you pinpoint accuracy. It knows where the drone is because that's how you're going to fly, just like the sat-nav in your car. But different to the sat-nav in your car, I can overlay a Google Earth. I can now press that I want to fly over the building, over the tree, over the car park, and then back to me. Not close to me, not near me, not sort of around me, exactly 2 meters and land in front of my feet. Take one finger, press go. It will lift to 1, fly to 2, fly to 3, and then land exactly next to me. If it's running out of batteries, and by the way, each battery up to 40 minutes of flight time, 35 to 40 minutes. If it's flying and it starts to run low, you don't have to do anything because you know what it does. It knows. It brings itself back and it lands for you. This isn't good. This isn't a beginner, intermediate, pro. This is prosumer. This takes you to that top level of flying. And we believe if you go on the high street right now and look for similar features of a drone, you'd be paying 4 or 5 times the price to get anything close. And if you know the very famous brand, you've looked on the high street, you've wanted a drone with a D at the beginning, the I at the end, and a J somewhere in the middle, no subscription at all. Every feature that they subscribe, you have to pay. This is included. It's part of the deal. No subscription, nothing to add. Please be quick. Make sure it's yours. It is stock or clock. Had to make sure I said that right. 24 hours you get it for, and you can get this deal. The ultimate drone, the ultimate bundle, the pro level, the plus with the 2 extra batteries and the storage case. This is unbelievable. That price, go and check. Don't take it from me. Go check on the high street what these features will cost you. Remember, it's got the electronic gimbal. That's in there too. The brushless motors, that's part of it. The price is unbelievable. Your chance to get it, take you from beginner to intermediate, indoor flying using the optical flow second camera, and then GPS, click the button, outside, satellites beam in. This drone is unbelievable.
So if everyone checks out, about a quarter of the stock has gone. I'm going to invite Rich over in a moment because we want to talk about the FX Pro and talk about the differences and so on. Come over whenever you like.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, go on, come on in. Come on over. Come on
You
over.
say come over and they tell me off in my ear.
Ah, no, but I gave Paul a heads up.
You did,
our
you did,
illustrious director. It's all about communication, man. What is the difference between the GPS and the FX Pro?
Yeah, now lots of you are putting the FX Pro in your basket as well and buying it, and it's a brilliant, brilliant drone. So look, if you are buying a drone for a beginner, you want to get to intermediate level, you want to get to pro level, this drone is absolutely brilliant. No GPS in here, but it's got the auto takeoff, the auto landing, VR capability, that live streaming HD camera. It's even got a follow me built in. But if you're looking to go to that next pro level, you want to build the best, not good social media, you want the best social media. You don't want good footage and great memories. You want the best memories. You want the top. That's the difference between your FX Pro and your Ultimate Pro GPS Plus. Yes. You will love the FX Pro. And to be honest, I believe towards the end of the FX Pro was the best-selling drone we'd ever done. Everyone loved it. But if you want to get GPS and that Pro 1080p camera, Ultimate Pro.
I want to point out as well, if anyone does, if you've done a search drone at our website, there are 4. Make sure you compare the item numbers at the top of the screen. So the FX Pro Elite is 078843. If we can we show them all on the web? And I'm going to get Rich to give you an idea because the prices vary slightly. But that's because the features vary slightly and the bundles vary slightly as well. So, for example, there is well, when we get the web page up, there is an there's a drone that's non-GPS that also has the electronic gimbal, right? Which one is that?
That is the GX Pro.
GX Pro.
Yep.
Okay, so that's a slightly different price because it's got an electronic gimbal built into it.
Look, you will love any drone that's there, but what we do when we become live is we will tell you the individual features, the differences in our drone. So look, you can get the GX Pro, that will give you the electronic gimbal, auto takeoff, auto landing, no GPS inside there. We have a GPS GX Pro, that's not got brushless motors.
No.
And it doesn't have some of the features that this one now does.
So they're all slightly different.
They are, but the best, the top, the ultimate, the highest level that we've ever done, the one that compares to the highest M1s on the high street right now that are 800, 900 quid is the Ultimate Pro GPS Plus.
Yeah, so that's the one.
The one we've got today. But if you're just looking, if you're looking for the kids, you're looking for you just to learn, but you don't want to get all high and mighty with the highest, the FX Pro is unbelievable.
Absolutely, and that has the manual gimbal, so you save money on the price.
Yeah, manual gimbal still allows you to do the shots.
Yes,
no motor.
You just can't do it in the air, that's all. I hope that explains what we're trying to tell you. So $159.99 is for the FX Pro Elite. That's HD, so it's 720p, and it has the manual gimbal. Normally 300 quid, but we've got it for 159.99. Tonight, though, we have done a super duper, extra amazing, wonderful, lovely bumper deal for you. We've taken £20 off. The regular, this is normally $289.99. Tonight it is $269.99, but only for 24 hours.
It is. And now look, I want to show you one of those features. If we can get a camera in really, really close, I'm going to ask our director to try and do something really close if he can. These are brushless motors with this drone.
Can I explain that?
Yeah, of course you can.
So a motor basically is a magnet with a coil around it, and usually the way the electricity is transmitted is through brushes, these little metal brushes, but they create friction.
They do.
Which means it slows the motor down and it takes more battery to make the motor work. Take the brushes out, then you don't have the friction, so the motors work quicker and better, and also the battery goes further, so that's the benefit.
It is, and look, if you have a wife like mine, you could have a vacuum cleaner that picks up stuff from the floor, 50, 60 quid. But the best vacuum cleaner is about 500 or 600 quid. We know the brand that we're talking about.
Oh, excuse me.
Brushless
pretty
motors.
Here.
If you need a hairdryer, I don't really need a hairdryer to be honest, but you can have a £50 hairdryer or a £500 hairdryer. The difference is the brushless motor. We've built the brushless motors into this drone. So imagine the extra speed, the extra stability, the extra control, how it literally slices through. That's why this drone is
By the way, I
incredible.
want to say, because when you're demonstrating it, you're showing the motion, so it sort of jerks from back up and down and left to right. But if you've got a clear run, you can get these beautiful, smooth, you just keep it at a constant.
It is, and later on we'll show you some video that I filmed from this drone, and it just, we can do it now, I'm told.
Now, this is only went up 30 feet. This is not four times
this is nowhere near the height, 120 metres. Look at the colours, look at the definition, look at how you are going to make memories. Maybe you want to just film your house, your friend's wedding venue. You can do it, but not just the big shots. You can do close-up in the house, your friends and family. This drone, Rob, is unbelievable. It's absolutely
Was that England?
Yes.
The sun.
It was about 2 months ago. I missed that.
It was during the summer, all 3 weeks of it. Yeah, exactly. So please, I have to say, ladies and gentlemen, you got to check out. If you don't check out, you don't own it. By the way, so Chris has asked, if you're flying around, and say that again, please, Leslie, and a person turns around,
yes,
would it lock to the front of their body?
There are different ways you can use our drones. So the way the GPS the follow me works on this drone is it uses the controller. So the controller in your pocket also produces a GPS signal. So if you turn around, what the drone will do is still lock to the front of that drone. So basically, put the controller in your pocket, and the drone, if you do a turn, the drone will follow you and do the turn with you. Yes, it will,
Now, also, things like if you're riding a bike, if you're on a, I don't know, if you're driving a 4x4, or if you're skiing, or you're running, or you're walking.
Do you know my favourite? When I went on holiday last year, we took the kids on one of the, they call them the one on the back of the boat, the parasailing in there, and they were charging 100 quid to get a drone to go up and just film you a little bit while you're in the air. There were people flying drones out over the sea and stuff, and the shots you can get are incredible. Can you imagine? You're flying this over the sea, you change the angle of the camera to look down, and you can see what's swimming in that water.
So when I worked for a well-known British news company, I would often hire camera operators with drones. And there was one particular reporter who often did that. Kind of his favourite place to film was Dover.
Yeah.
So we would always send him off with a camera operator that had a drone. So instead of just standing at the cliffs, the drone could actually go out over the sea and look at the cliffs
and come back
in.
You can do this with these drones. Yeah. This drone will give you all those high-end levels of filming.
Indeed it will, yeah. So Craig has asked, before he buys, how high does it fly? How far can you fly? And does the bag come with it? Yes, the bag comes with it.
Number one, 120 metres in every single direction. That's 120 metres from your right to 120 metres on your left, 240 metres side by side,
roughly
120 metres in the air. It is incredible. Now, look, there are some drones out there that will go 3 miles, 4 miles, and they will tell you, oh, this is our big USP, it's brilliant. Apart from you're not allowed to fly those distances because you have to legally be in line of sight when you fly. What we've done is the reason no license needed, no registration, no fee is we've restricted its flight to you and what you will use
it for. It's like a car
for.
where they restrict the speed. It can go a lot faster, but of course it's way past the speed limit.
No license, no registration, no fee.
Yeah, fantastic. Check out, please. But you know, 120 feet is a fair old way up, and it's a fair old distance. And if you think about it, that gives
120 metres, 400
meters,
feet.
Sorry, not feet, meters. Yeah, that 400 feet. That's a lot. Yeah. So that basically 120. So it gives you roughly a quarter of a kilometre diameter, if you like, which is it's quite a good run. We'll give you some time to check out your baskets. And, you know, after that, we will go to our storage. And if you have any more questions, just keep sending them in to studio@shopontv.co.uk and we will happily answer them. That's why we're here. That is the reason we are live every single night on ITV1 and STV, so that you can see the product demonstrated and we can answer your questions. That's the big benefit of this, rather than going into a shop and asking, does this do this, does this do that? And they go, don't know.
Email us in. Email us in, we'll answer your questions.
Yeah, absolutely. Here it is in flight. It is a superior system for an inferior price. It really is. $269.99. The item number for this one again is 044297. 30 of you have this in your basket. Please go and check out and pay. Actually hit the checkout button and put your credit card information in, essentially. I can't really think of an easy way to say it other than pay. And literally, once that order is confirmed, this will be on its way to you. Now, if, by Monday morning, it will be shipped. And they go out, is it 48-hour delivery or something?
Yeah, 48 hours. You'll definitely have it by next weekend.
Amazing, amazing. And bear in mind, if you want to spread the cost, $91.65 times 3, that includes your P&P. You can do that with PayPal Pay in 3. Just select PayPal as your payment method at checkout. That will take you to PayPal's website and you log into your account if you have one. And if you've already got a credit account open, because actually you can spend anything from £30 to £2,000 with PayPal once you're approved. And if you haven't done that, it'll ask you to set up an account and you can then select Pay Later. And it will take you through a very short and simple process. And once approved, then the order will be complete and this will be on its way to... It's dead simple. I did it with a very well-known electronics manufacturer the other day because I bought a PlayStation 5 Pro and I did the, you know, buy now interest-free for 9 months.
And once you've done it once, the next time you do it, it's just so easy.
It's easy, yeah. I have a limit. You know, they gave me a limit, so which is PayPal will give you up to £2,000. So do please check out. There's no there's only. The only thing you're going to lose is the benefit of all the fun and potentially all of the professional features that you may use for your business. But again, just bear in mind, if you are using it professionally, you will need a license from CAA. You can apply through their website. It's about 11 or 12. I think it's something like 1168 or I can't remember. I'll look it up again. Maybe Leslie will have a little gander. It's very, very affordable.
Yep. But out the box, 20 seconds, you can fly it, and that's the beauty of it.
Speaking of boxes.
Out the box.
How's that for a segue?
This is our incredible storage solutions from Handy Solutions. Now look, if you're looking around your house right now and it's a bit of a mess, things need tidying up, you've run out of storage space, these are going to solve that problem. Now look, one of the biggest selling products that we do here on Shop on TV, it's a lightweight, flexible storage solution you can use anywhere around your home, but lightweight, but super strong. 4mm steel frame around the inside means you can stack 14 kilograms of weight in here, stacked up to 4 high. Now let me tell you, this material is an Oxford grade fabric, a bit like a rucksack material. So you can get knitting needles in here. You can get the sharpest corners. Nothing's going to pierce it or break it, but it's waterproof, dustproof and breathable.
Say water resistant.
Water resistant, yeah. But whatever you put inside it will come out smelling as good. Maybe it's the winter clothes in the summer dresses in the winter. They will come out and smelling as good as they look when you take this storage box and you put it in the loft, when you put it in the musty garage. Everything in here, brilliant. But there is a zipper.
Mothballs.
No mothballs at all. There's a zipper at the top. That's what gives you the entry top ways. But this has also got a peephole window so you can see what's inside it and get entrance to get stuff out of it when it's stacked up to 4 high.
You've got cardboard boxes stacked up and you want something, and you know the thing you want is always in the third one down. You unstack them, or if it's those plastic containers with flappy tops, same thing. This solves that problem.
It does, but the best bit, Rob, 66 litres of storage inside here, but when you're not using them, you can literally fold them away flat. So hide them away at the back of the cupboard, hide them down the back of the sofa. MDF base to give you all that strength. So it's a storage solution that you can use when you want it, a storage solution that you can hide away when you don't want it. But Rob, wait till you see how much stuff fits in a 66-litre storage box.
You know, I know this is a bit meta, but I think I'll get one of the big ones so that I can store all the folded down small ones.
Yeah, you genuinely can. Rob, when we close up this show, we fit all the ones that you see on the set into one box. Yeah, just all folds in. They're absolutely incredible. So stack them up high. The handles, you've got industrial handles here, double stitched all the way down. So you can take the heaviest weights from the car to the loft, from the car to the laundry room. Maybe your kids going to the park, get covered in mud, have one of these flat in the boot of the car, ready to fill up. You're going shopping. You could use these to take that shopping into the house from the car. But I want to show you how much fits in a 66-litre storage box, because genuinely, you aren't going to believe it. So this is full of all our winter coats. I have to take it home tonight, otherwise the kids are going to be freezing in the morning. But let's start with big puffer jacket number 1, big puffer jacket number 2, big puffer jacket number 3, number 4, number 5, 6,
Are you Mary
7, 8,
Good.
8 puffer jackets inside there. Now this could be shoes, this could be jackets, this could be anything. Now look, my wife at home would tell me to sort all these out. Yeah, cushions, duvets, whatever you want in here. Keepsakes in here, documents, because it's water resistant.
Wedding dresses.
Unbelievable what you can fit in. But now my wife would tell me, fold them up, make sure they're neat. And I'm not going to, and I'll tell you why. Because I'm lazy. No, it's because I actually want to show you something. These, unlike a plastic storage box, why do every plastic storage box you ever see has got a bit of gaffer tape on the side of it, or a bit of sellotape? Because you've cracked it, you've broken it, you've snapped it. These don't just give you the strength and stability. 14 kilograms, they don't just allow the jackets to breathe, they also give you give in there, because it allows you to fill them up with things that push against the sides. All sealed inside, take them with you everywhere you go, and I want to show you how it works for stacking. So come over here with me, because I'm going to show you.
These would be great picnic.
So let's have a look. Now look, here I've got 3 that we've used to stack. You can stack up to 4 high. To be honest, you can probably get to 5 or 6, but with a little less weight inside them. Maybe this is for camping. You're taking all your stuff camping with you. Maybe you've got kids that are going off to uni. They could use these to store all their stuff. But look, at the bottom, I've got all my things like the pet food, toys in the middle. But what happens here is you can actually take out what you want, like a shelving solution, without disturbing the stack. So you can use them to store in the back of the spare room. Nice and neat, nice and tidy. What you want when you want it. You can see what's in there, you can get what's in there, but still, when you want to take one with you, you can take it with you from the car to the home. These are absolutely
also,
incredible.
Because of the frame, if you've got one underneath that isn't full, you know, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
There's a support frame.
Stack them up however you want them to do them. But remember, really, really simple. They start off flat and then become super lightweight, but super strong storage that you can use 4mm steel frame instantly. That zipper at the top, water resistant, breathable, dust proof, and that window at the front for access. You've got these ready to use when you want them, ready to stack away, tidying, organising and decluttering your home in seconds with, in my opinion, the best, most versatile storage boxes we've ever put together.
Now, this is the... Oh, wait, no, sorry. There is the 66 litre. $34.99 is the price. They normally, these retail for...
$18.99 each.
Yeah, and yet we're giving you all 3. It's about 11 quid and change, basically. 524699. You get three for that price, which is super de-duper. Then there are other sizes that are available as well. We also have the 100 litre, which is the big Mama Jamma.
Yeah.
Another 34 litres bigger than that one. You get 2 of those for the price. Again, we sell them for $24.99 each. You're getting, over there, 2 for $34.99.
Do you want to see one of the 100 litres, Rob?
Sure.
Let's get one of those out. So remember, they all pack away. Whichever size you've got, packs away. Store it wherever you like it. When you want it, you got it. When you don't want it, you don't need it. That's your storage box. But let's get out 100 litre. So let's have a look. Here is the big boy.
Earlier.
So now 1.5 times the size of the 66 we've just seen. This is your big boy. It's got the same steel metal frame on the inside. Gives you that strength instantly, but this will take an entire duvet. This will take 10 or 11 pillows inside here. Right. This will take all the keepsakes. At Christmas, maybe you're putting away all the bits of cooking equipment, like you've got your halogen oven, your stuff that you store till next time. You know, this will take absolutely anything. If your kids are part of a football team, this will take all the football shirts to the laundry. Anywhere you like, stack up to 4
box
high.
For toys, a toy box.
Oh, amazing. In my house, we have one as the toy box. In fact, we have 3 as the toy box. And my kids have got, I've got twins, so everything is doubled up in my house.
You've got the window on the front. The only difference is it hasn't got the zip on.
No, because these ones are much bigger. These are for real storage. You're not going to get out one of the pillows. You're going to take out all the pillows or all the duvet. So you still get your porthole window at the front. You still get your 40mm steel frame, water resistant, breathable, dustproof, and fold flat when you're not using them. Could you imagine you had 4 plastic storage boxes of 100 litres? Where are you going to store them? You need a place to store the storage when you're not storing what's inside them. It's incredible. So let me show you. These are absolutely brilliant. Do you want to see how much you can fit inside a 100 litre storage box?
Sure,
let me show you. So let's put this down here and I'm going to show you, dead quick. Let's have a look because this is incredible. 1 big pillow, 2 big pillows and a full, massive Super King duvet inside it. All in that 100 litres. So it's all designed to give you the storage, give you the space, give you the ability to tidy, organise and declutter your home in seconds, all in a way that's flexible and allows you to tidy them away and get rid of them when you're not using them. Incredible.
There we go. Now we also have the under the bed version as well. These, I'm going to get several of these because, you know, the biggest waste of space in your home is under the bed. Now I've got an ottoman bed, which is a storage bed. So I store a lot of things under there, but I've got an issue with organisation, basically. I've kind of got all kinds of loose bits and bobs. Yeah. These are great for containing that as a bits and bobs, box, basically, aren't they? Yeah. So they're $34.99. You get 3 of those. Again, super duper value for money. They look very good. Again, $18.99 each normally, whereas you get them for about £11 and 66, I think it is. Yeah, if you buy them now. With us for the set of 3. There's our lovely Evie who's getting her stuff out. Now, also, this is a great way of reclaiming space in your wardrobe. If you don't have lots of dresses and things, like I'm a bloke, I don't tend to wear dresses, only on Saturday nights, and so I've got about 4 feet, 3 or 4 feet of wasted space below my jackets and my trousers and whatnot.
It is. So when Rob is not Roberta, he uses his storage at the bottom of his wardrobe. Yeah. Now you can keep. I tell you what, if you're going to get those under the beds, one of the best uses for them is for Christmas decorations. Yeah. How many times have you put your decorations away? Something's fallen on it in the loft, in the bag, and it's broken all of them. You come out next year, they keep it all safe and secure. But I really need to show you another product that we've got.
Just because you're wondering, what's this madman doing standing there with a broom?
This
not just any broom, it's the Wonder Broom.
The only broom you'll ever need, the only broom you'll ever have to buy. This is the brand new silicone rubber Wonder Broom. And look, it picks up absolutely everything in seconds. All those rubber teeth, they lock together, make an impenetrable barrier to dirt, dust and grime, picking up things like pet hair from your carpets. Unbelievable. Look at it go. Now, this is the best broom physically I've ever used. If you're talking about hospitals, they now use the rubber broom. If you're talking about hairdressers, they've used rubber brooms for years. They pick up everything, no mess left behind, and they are hygienic. But they work on wet floors, dry floors, and on carpets, picking everything up. It's like static charge builds up. But the best thing about them is, unlike those normal brooms, you can take the head off, put it in the dishwasher, comes out completely clean, or just run it under the tap, run it under the hot water, and you can literally clear up anything. Look at it go. You don't miss a single thing. Nothing gets left behind. Look at how that floor is perfect the second after we've used it. But the carpet, if you've got pets, long hair, have a look at this.
That could be broken glass.
Yeah.
That gets all the little shards of glass. All
but
the bits
this is building a static charge. It's not taking the hair from the surface. It's getting right to the bottom of the carpet. Static bringing it up. Now, that was glass. And I know it's safe to rub my hand over it afterwards because it's an impenetrable barrier to all dust, dirt and grime. This thing is incredible. An egg, wet messes. It picks it up. It's got a squeegee on it. So in your shower, this will work on the shower curtain, on the shower cabinets, on the glass, on the tiling, on the brickwork. But you also get a free little wonder brush too, and that's perfect for your upholstery, your seats, your sofas, your clothes, and it'll pick up every bit of dust and dander.
Now, also, it's so, what's the word, robust.
Yeah.
That you could use it on decks.
You can.
And things like that.
You can. Outside, they're brilliant. They're also telescopic, so you can get up to that highest window, the second floor, and do those windows if you'll clean them as well. And the bristles pick up and take out all that mess. It literally agitates all the wet dirt, all the dry messes around the home. Carpets, solid floors, and wet messes too. It's incredible, and you get the brush.
Now, while we get Rich back in place to continue with the drones, please make sure we are on social media. We're really getting active on our social media now. So every single social media handle that we have, no matter what the platform, it's Shop on TV Live. In Shop on TV Live, if it's YouTube and X and things like that. In fact, why do I need to tell you that? Well, we have a lovely promo that will do just the same. Have a look.
Keep up to date with all the latest news, information and special offers from Shop on TV by following us on social media. We're on Facebook, Instagram, X, TikTok and YouTube. You'll find us at Shop on TV Live. Be a part of our fun community at Shop on TV.
Rich.
Okay, I just thought, Rob, you'd like to talk. I'll show you my drone, don't worry.
What's the point in talking when we can see it in action?
You can. Now, this drone is absolutely incredible. So basically, every pro feature you've always wanted in a drone that out of the box you can fly in 20 seconds. Now, it's a drone that works whether you're a beginner, intermediate or pro, but this is the highest end, the top of the top, the prosumer, the highest level of drone that we've ever created, because this is the ultimate pro GPS Plus. Brushless motors, full 1080p camera, the GPS integrated, and I'll explain that in a second. You must check out your baskets if you want the best price ever. You will literally only have 24 hours to do it. It has gone absolutely crazy tonight. We knew it was going to be good. It has gone crazy. So let me talk you around it, tell you why it's brilliant, and show you why this is the right drone for you, your friends, your family, and anyone who's always wanted to learn how to fly. Now, number one, we are talking about a full-size drone here. Full size, full power, full fun, full excitement, full magic, but it's a flexible bladed drone. So you're not going to worry about damaging those blades, damaging the drone. You can get closer to the wall, closer to the tree, but remember, outside, full GPS integration. Now, if you don't know what GPS means, your car may have a sat-nav. The sat-nav uses the satellites in the sky beaming down to tell you exactly where your car is, to give it pinpoint accuracy. Then it can show you can put in where you want it to go, and then it will give you the route through GPS and follow you. This is different. The drone will actually fly the route on its own. You take your finger, the app is free, no in-app purchase. Take your finger, press, fly over the tree, over the building, over the car. The drone will lift to 1, fly to 2, fly to 3, and then land not near you, not close to you, exactly 2 meters in front of your feet. But as a beginner, you can fly this out the box indoors as well. So let me talk you around it, tell you why it's brilliant and why. The 2 cameras on board, the gesture control, the follow me, normally over £1,000 GPS follow me. It's in your Ultimate Pro GPS Plus with full 1080p camera and those brushless motors, the highest end motors we've ever created. Let me talk you around it and show you why this drone is incredible. That is an HD video camera. Now, don't get me wrong, other drones have got HD cameras. This is full HD, 1080p, highest resolution, but no memory card needed, no laptops or PCs involved here. You don't have to take it out and put it. It live streams direct to the screen of your phone. No in-app purchase, nothing to buy. What the drone sees live, you see live. And you can Facebook it, video blog it, Instagram it, Rob. Send it to your friends and family around the world. Upload a TikTok and start getting likes before you've even landed your drone. This thing is incredible, but I want to show you that camera. Because if you went on the high street today and looked for a GPS drone, £600-700, one angle, one shot, one direction, a fixed angle camera, but we've added a full electronic gimbal. At the touch of a button, it's like a little roller. You can actually change the angle of the camera from 0 to 90 degrees in seconds. So if that bird suddenly flies out the tree and you're 100 meters in the air, you can change the angle of the camera without touching the drone. It will go and film your friends and family. It will do over your wedding venue. Maybe your friends and family have looked and it was going to be £1,000 to get a videographer to come and film their wedding. You can do it in HD. Maybe you're taking your grandma away on holiday and you want to film a magic shot, something that you can show the grandkids and their grandkids in 20, 30, 40. You can do it with this drone and you don't need to be a pro, even though every feature you get gives you that pro level of quality. But now, let's take a look. Look, can you see the camera move? The camera on the drone moves at the same time as my shot moves, and this will do it over 120 meters. But let's fly it. Let's take it in the air. Now, with GPS, you just have to point on the phone your flight path, press go, and it will do it. That's outside with GPS. We're inside. So all you need to do is to release the blades. That's a touch of the button. Oh, let me just press this one because I've got to go into the non-GPS mode, and then release the blades, and 3, 2, 1, done. We are now in the air, Rob. And we're not in the air going all over the place. I'm going to let go of the control stick. We are in the air, hovering like we're sitting on a piece of string. Gesture control. If the wind knocks it, remembers the height and auto-corrects. The second camera underneath, allowing it to track the palm of my hand. Now, this is unheard of. A GPS that a beginner can use, this allows me to do it. Following and tracking the palm of your hand. That could be Grandad flying it, who's never flown a drone, Grandma having a go, anyone. But let's look at the camera, because this is the incredible 1080p gesture-controlled lens. Now, with a V sign, it recognises my gesture. 3, 2, 1, boom, it's already in the photo book on my phone. Hand up starts a video. Hand down stops the video. This drone films as it flies in full 1080p HD. But Rob, we are not talking about one camera here. We have 2 cameras on board. Now, Rob, you're on that front camera.
Hello.
But at the click of the button, I can now choose what camera I want to use. So if I want to go from a forward camera to a down camera, I can now film from above 120 meters in the air. If I want to mix my shots together. So we are now going from the front shot, and then I've got a blogging shot from my mobile phone. That's 2 shots in one. We can go to 3 shots in one from the same drone, Rob, at the same time. To do that is phenomenal. To do that on a drone under 800 quid is unbelievable.
Yes.
To do it at under today, 270 quid is immense. Speed number 1, nice and steady, up the stairs, round the banisters you're learning to fly. Please make sure you check it out. There's only 24 hours to get this deal, and that is if we've got enough stock. Speed number 2 doubles. So we're now an intermediate flyer. We haven't had to buy a new drone. We haven't had to upgrade the camera. We haven't had to upgrade the motors, because it's in the same drone you learn out of the box in 20 seconds. Then give it a click again, we go to a pro level flyer. This will take you to the ultimate level of flying. Over the hills, over the valleys. Let's go to the camera. Let's show you. This is probably from me over 10 meters away. Look at that drone fly, and you press one button, it will auto return to home. So it's a drone you're not going to lose, a drone you're not going to damage, a drone you're not going to break. This is the ultimate, the best. That's why we named it the Ultimate Pro. The Ultimate Pro GPS Plus. You can fly indoor using that second camera, outside, locking in to the satellites in the sky. The ultimate control, the ultimate stability. This drone is unbelievable, but it gets better, because you can fly this just from the screen of your phone if you want to. You can fly this with Follow Me, put the controller in your pocket. It will follow you down the ski slopes, follow you while you're riding your bike, filming as you fly, keeping you tracked as you go. But what makes this drone even better, now I can't fly it outside at the moment. I can't take it out and fly it outside our studio because we're 3 floors down in Covent Garden. I couldn't even run up and leave it there and run back down again. So the GPS I'm going to show you on the app in a minute, but no license, no registration, no fee. This drone does not need that license, and that makes it unique and different and one step up. Confirmed by the CAA, we've built it to the new Class Drone Zero Toy category. But it's also the most practical drone because it will fold up, fit in your pocket, take it with you everywhere you go. That's the size of your Ultimate Pro GPS Plus. To give you an idea of my phone, drone, phone, take this with you everywhere you go. But let me tell you the deal. This drone, when we launched it, about 450 quid, drone alone. No extra bits, no extra parts to it. It's in this drone. We're going to give you 2 batteries. So one of the batteries we'll give you for nothing, Nishnil 03, I'll gift to you. 40 minutes roughly of flight time per battery, 35 to 40 minutes. We're going to give you 2 in this bundle. I'll give to you if you check it out. Make sure it's yours, 2 batteries, 1 extra. And then we're going to throw in the storage case. So now you get the storage as well. Now you wouldn't buy a mobile phone without protecting the screen or putting a case on the back. This is your foam lined, space for the drone, battery 1, second one we're going to give you, and the controller. And by the way, that controller is also upgraded with that blue neon LCD screen giving you additional flight characteristics while you're flying. That's included with this drone as well. The ultimate set, the ultimate bundle with that full GPS integration, the 1080p camera, the brushless motors, so you get more speed, more stability, more control, and it sounds amazing. And the upgraded controller. The ultimate, the best price we have ever done this. We are beating our best price we've ever brought it to air by an additional 20 quid. It's unbelievable. Your chance, your time, your way to get hold of it. Make sure you're quick, because you, next weekend, could be flying the Ultimate Pro GPS Plus.
Now, my producer just said, check it out. So I invite you to do just that. Check it out. Check it out. Why? Because you want one. Even if you don't want one, just buy one anyway. Come on, it's a 24-hour deal, ladies and gentlemen. I appreciate it. I don't know, wish there was some way we could have show you that that's not the normal price. It's normally $289.99. So we've taken £20 off the price. It's with the brushless motors, it's almost the same price as our other GPS drone, which brilliant, but it doesn't have the brushless motors. This is the full upgraded version. It's the top of the range from RDM. Now, we did have a question, I think it was from Chris, excuse me, who was asking, so he was saying, go ahead, he's going away with his elderly relatives and his kids on a beach holiday. Does the drone recognise too close to an object? So he wouldn't want to shock the kids or his nana. Okay, so Chris, for $269.99, no. You're talking about proximity alerts, and it needs lots of sensors to do that and all that kind of thing. You do get that on the sort of the really expensive drone, starting at over 1,500 quid. Maybe a £1,000 drone, possibly, conceivably, might just have it. But also, you have to remember, this is locked to 120 meters in each direction. So it's designed for basically for you to have it in sight at all times. So I would suggest you just make sure that you don't fly into the kids, basically, or your nana. Or if you do, just give them some warning first. No, I'm just kidding. Don't do that.
But there is one more thing we have added to the drone. I forgot to mention it all the way through. Yeah. This has got a 50 times digital zoom on that camera.
So
what you do, if you are filming the kids and you want to make sure you don't go too close to them, put on the 50 times digital zoom and you could be that extra 20 meters away, 30 meters away, 40 meters away from them and still get that shot as if you were right close up. That is built into this drone. You have a button you press, you can go straight to 50 times digital zoom, take it in or take it out, and you can scroll between 0 and 50. So you can actually zoom in and zoom out.
Really
it's incredible.
Yeah. But also it's so within your control. It's such a tactile and responsive system that, yeah, just exercise a little caution. You do that when you fly anyway, because you wouldn't want to fly into anybody, let alone your kids or your grandma. Yeah, that proximity is usually when it's, you're flying around buildings and through, all kinds of stuff like that, like on film sets and what have you. And I don't know of a drone. I mean, the one I was going to, or eventually will buy is £4,000. And yes, that's got it, but it's £4,000. So, it's just about managing expectations. But I tell you what, on those big drones, those £4,000 drones, a lot of the features that they have, you also do get in this. There are so many. All the main useful pro level features are, or most of them anyway, are built into this drone. Really, you're getting 3 times the features of a drone at that comparable price, but for a third of the price, if that makes sense. So whichever way you cut it, slice it or dice it, it's a banging deal. 044297, please check out. We've got lots of you who have not checked out, at midnight tomorrow night. No, sorry, it's a 24-hour deal. At midnight tonight, 11:59 and 59 seconds, it will go back up to 289.99. So look, instead of waiting till later in the day, I don't know about you, but we always, with the best intentions, say, yeah, I'll do that later. And then do we ever? No. So why don't you just do it now? Because if you're going to buy it now, you know you're going to buy it now, you know you want it now, so why don't you pay for it now? And then it's done. You can go to bed and you can go, ooh. Because I did. Do you know what? I was up late one night, and I've been desperate to buy. Sorry, to buy a that sentence didn't quite get finished there. But it wasn't what you thought. I've been desperate to buy a PlayStation 5 Pro, but I've got a lot of PlayStation 4 games that are on disc, so I had to get the disc drive, and there's a shortage of disc drives. So at 3 o'clock in the morning, I happened to read an article on my phone before I went to bed that a particular electronics manufacturer in the UK are doing a bundle with the PS5 Pro and also the drive. And I'm like, ah! So I'm like, right, I'm having it. So there's me applying for my interest-free credit at 3 o'clock in the morning. But when I went to bed, I was like, I'm getting my PlayStation's coming. It's so exciting. And then it's now arrived. It's been sitting on my shelf for 2 days because I've been here. but hopefully you'll have an opportunity to unbox yours right away. But it's there. I'll go home tonight and I'll be able to see it in its box, sitting on the waiting to be installed on Sunday. But you get my point. Do it now. It's, you know, life's too short. Tomorrow is never guaranteed. Carpe diem, which means seize the carpet. No, it doesn't. Yeah, so go on. What do you got to lose? What do you got to gain? You got to gain one of these.
You really do. And honestly, I've just heard another 4 of you have put it in your basket. Thank you so much. It's like the busiest, it's 2:45 and you're buying them by bucket load. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This drone is incredible. The deal is unbelievable, but I want to show you what GPS is about by using this app. So look, let's have a look. Now, if I click this button here, I want to show you the sorts of features you're going to get that are different to a traditional drone. So with the GPS, you've got things like the VR capability. If you've got the Google glasses, you can fly as if you are sitting on the front of the drone, like the footage is right in your face. It's called FPV, first person view. You can do it. Watching back the footage like it's in 3D. You've got all
record in 3D as well, so you can actually watch.
It's like it's 3D. So what it does is it splits the screen side by side. So when you wear the goggles, it puts the two together.
So you can view it that way, but you can also
you can record in it.
So you can view it that way and record normally, or you can view it that way and record it.
And record it into the VR split screen 3D. Sure. So you've also got Waypoint Find, which I'm going to show you in a minute. But one is called Surround in the middle. Now, if you've ever seen that footage on the internet where you see that 360 around the family in the middle of the field, or over the edge of the spire of the church, or the edge of the field, this drone can do it. But look, I'm going to take this off. I want to show you what GPS is all about. Now, the GPS means that the satellites beam in, lock into the drone, just like your car sat nav. So it'll tell you where it is. Now, with a little click, there's another one of you that's just put one in your back. Thank you so much again. We have been unbelievable this show on how many people have got our GPS Pro and got this brilliant deal. So look, let's have a look. Now we've brought out the Google Earth. This app is free, no in-app purchases, by the way. Sorry if you've been looking at the very famous brand on the high street with a D at the beginning, a J in the middle and an I at the end. They need you to have a subscription model. You have to pay them more money every single month to do this sort of stuff. We give you everything for free. No in-app purchases, nothing to buy. We will never charge you for any feature today, tomorrow, ever, full stop.
Is there a contract?
Included. One finger. No. Over the building, over the tree, over the car park, and back to me. All you do is press go. The drone will actually lift to point 1, fly to point 2, fly to point 3 on its own, fly to point 4, and then land. Not near you, not close to you, not around you, exactly 2 meters in front of your feet. Boom, land, done. This drone knows it.
Sorry to interrupt, but I have a question. I want to know.
No, carry on.
You can determine what height it does that.
Yes, you can. You can choose the point you want to fly and set the height from 0 to 120 meters in which it will fly it.
Can you do a height per point, or is it a height generally for all of them?
I think it's the same height for all of them, but what you would do if you want to get the different transitions is you'd film it once, the exact same points at one height, then you'd film them again at a different height, and you can edit those videos together so you get the different heights, it's unbelievable. But then it gets better, because with this drone, you are able to fly instantly out of the box in 20 seconds. The color definition is incredible. You don't need to use the GPS. So when you're a beginner, and here's the difference. If there's one thing to explain, if you're sitting there thinking, well, he's talking all this technical stuff about GPS and what, if you're thinking, maybe I can't do it as a beginner, this drone, yes, you can. We've used two technologies here. One is called optical flow, that second camera underneath locking the floor in shot. A GPS drone will say, do not fly indoors, not for beginners. This drone is for flying indoors, is for a beginner, but will still take you to pro. So when you first fly it, press one button, the drone will lift up. That second camera giving you the lock onto the floor to give you the stability indoors. When you're ready though, take it outside, you've got to the pro level, press the GPS button, the satellite is beaming, and you're now flying using that satellite control. This drone isn't good, it is genuinely incredible. Every feature that you've always wanted and more. We reckon, and go and check it out, you do the research yourself. We reckon you would find the same feature set in a drone on the high street 4 or 5 times the price. Not a little bit, 4 or 5 times that price. And you would have to pay a subscription model to get half those features. Nothing needed to be paid after this. The best price we've ever done, and I mean the best price we brought it to air. We took the best price we've done it before and we knocked 20 quid off it. This is just for 24 hours or till the stock's run out. We may end up with one before the other at the moment. Your chance, your time, make sure it's yours. That extra battery we're going to give you for nothing Nil Zero free, up to 80 minutes of flight time with this bundle. The storage case we're going to give you, that's included, so it's now all protected. Starting from someone who's never flown a drone before, beginner into intermediate, intermediate to pro, up to that prosumer consumer level, you are loving it. Please check it out. Make sure it's yours. I will get it delivered to you before next weekend, filming, flying and having fun. The incredible, the unbelievable, the Ultimate Pro GPS Plus.
What he said. Oh, here she goes again. Leslie, she's turned into Barbara Windsor. Get out of my pub! She said, check it out. Remember old Babs? Oh, she was great. I almost knocked her off her feet at a banquet once. It was very strange. There were lots and lots of EastEnders cast at this particular function I was at. And bumped into June Brown as I was walking out the toilet, you know, as you do. Good old Dot. Anyway, that's got nothing to do with drones, except I'm droning on. You can drone yourselves when you get this at home for this phenomenal price of $269.99. Go on, Leslie, tell me what to say. Go. She says, go on. She says, it's payday. She's excited. It's time to buy. It's time to enjoy. It's time to drone. Drone with your family. Drone on your own. Drone alone. Make a film out of that. And you can do that with your drone. Hurrah. I've lost it. Completely lost it. Do you know what I'm sitting here? Do you know what I'm thinking to myself? I wish I had a way of wrapping things that was easy, convenient, and reusable. I just don't know if anything like that exists.
Rob, this is a product that we launched for the very first time just about 10 days ago, and it's gone absolutely crazy. Now look, every home has the same problem. Cables, whether it's next to the plug point, there is next to your TV, there's cable chaos absolutely everywhere, and maybe that's what it looks like all around your home. Now the way you're probably solving it or trying to do things is to use these, and these are cable ties. Now you can only use these once, they end up plastic just throwing away in the bin, and they're really hard to undo, so once they've used you can never use them again. We have a solution. This is your incredible Magno Wrap. Now it's dead simple on how to use it. All you do is you take all your cables around your home, and with the Magno Wrap you just wrap it and snap it, because they are magnetic sealed on the end, sorting and tidying absolutely every cable around your home. Now whether this is all the cables coming out of the TV, whether this is all the cables coming out of your computer, the plug point with like 10 different phone charges on it, this will allow you to do it. So look, I'm going to talk you around how brilliant these are, and I'll show you. Now they are a stretchy rubber that will wrap around pretty much anything, and 2 super powerful magnets on the end that lock, together. That locks it in place in a reusable way that you can use it. Now let me show you. Maybe you've got these hanging around absolutely everywhere. Now by the way, my wife, if I don't go home this evening, she's not going to have anything because I've stolen all the bits of her stuff. And here is her straighteners. Now I'm always with cables absolutely everywhere. I can wrap the entire thing with a Magna wrap. All you do is wrap it and snap it, all locked into place. So those magnets, they will literally, if you watch them underneath, snap together, and that gives me my secure hold. Tidying and organising everything bit by bit. Maybe you always have the problems with the Christmas lights. So every single year you get them back out again, they're all tangled, they're all tied up. No, Magna wraps. So all you do, wrap it around your hand, take yourself one of your Magna wraps, and by the way, you're going to get 10 inside this set. You wrap it and snap it. It's as simple as that. Wrap and snap, tidy and sort it out. Maybe at the back of your TV, you've got all the big TV boxes. So you've got your PlayStations, your Xboxes, your TVs, your soundbars. All you do is take those wires, no more mess, no more having to worry about it. All you do is to take your Magna wrap and you wrap it and snap it. Simple as that. Now, you don't have to use them individually either. One of the best ways to use them, this is my wife's, I've got to bring her back her gym mat as well. That's 2 of them because the Magna wraps will literally lock. You can use this for your hose outside to keep it neat and tidy. Things like your gym mats, your gym stuff, it works. Now, maybe it's in the office or the kids, you've got the pens absolutely everywhere. The thing with a Magna wrap is it's completely reusable. Those super strong magnets, the silicone as you wrap round allows you to wrap and snap, and it locks absolutely anything in place, holding it tight, holding it neat and tidy, ready. But what about this? You've stolen one of the crisps, but you need to seal it up. You don't want to use that whole bag. So again, a Magna wrap. Absolutely anything. You wrap it, you snap it. It seals it, it locks it in seconds, keeping everything neat, tidy and organised. No more having to find something to tie around it. Everything is in there. The Magna wraps, a set of 10. They're even brilliant on the fridge for like holding up memos. I use them for my keys. So one goes around the keys and the keys lock onto the fridge or any metal surface around the home. And you are getting 10 inside there, fully reusable. The rubber allowing you to wrap it, snap it on absolutely anything, and those super strong magnets hold themselves in place, allowing you to lock anything you like.
And because magnets go through stuff, don't they? So look,
they can.
You even hang your tea towels. How strong are they, Rich? I mean, can you basically wrap them as tight as they will go? They're not going to snap.
No, they won't snap. This is a silicone rubber, so literally it's really, really stretchy. If you've got something that's quite big that you're doing, take 2 of them, because you get 10 in there, and look at the super strong magnets. They will just lock together, and that will give you then a double one that you can use, or you can add triple or 4. You get 10 inside this bundle, wrapping, tidying and organising, getting rid of all that cable chaos in seconds. Wrap it and snap it.
Snap it. I love it. You should use that as your catchphrase. I love the fact that you can tie up your hose as well, because they can get really unruly, can't they? Now, shopontv.co.uk is the website that you're shopping at. Thank you very much. Go to Live On Air Shop now, and you will see everything in the show tonight. You'll also, if you go up a little bit, Leslie, please, a little bit more, a little bit, stop! Now you can see all the different shows that are upcoming. We always quote the day, basically it's the night of. So technically this show starts the next day. We always say, you know, Friday into Saturday. So these are all the night of into the next day times, basically. So we've got In the Kitchen with Tower tomorrow. Yeah, that'll be me. I look forward to that. We're on air at 1:07 a.m. Sorry it's a little bit late, but do come join us. And if you want to shop around, you can have a look at... in fact, actually, you can shop ahead by looking into any of those other shows. And we've got Cleaning Solutions with Miracle Sham. We've got all kinds of good stuff coming up. So, it's time to finish the way we started. With the one, the... Oh, by the way, can I just say, I love the name Magno. Magno Wrap. It reminds me of something that Batman would have in his utility belt. Something he's probably got in the back of the Batmobile as well is one of these here drones. The Bat drone, or the Bat.
He probably has, because it's got every feature we could throw a stick at. Your 1080p camera, we've got to be quick. I'm going to get it into the air. If you've always wanted a drone, you wanted to learn how to fly, this will allow you as a beginner to do it. If you've wanted a pro-level drone, the highest end GPS, you've looked in the shops and you've really wanted that big high-end one with a D and an I and a J somewhere in the name, you can get this drone with all the features, similar matching features to those high resolution drones without you needing to pay a subscription model in order to use it. It's a drone with a 1080p camera with the electronic gimbal. It's a drone that you can literally fly out the box in 20 seconds and learn. That camera in there, Rob, is unbelievable. So you can change the angle of shot. Now let me explain how that camera works. By changing the little dial, I can now move that camera and film every angle while the drone is in the air. It's called an electronic gimbal. It is built in. But this is a GPS drone, so flying indoors, then take it outside uses the satellites in the sky. But look at this 1080p camera. Full 1080p HD. Recognising my gesture, V-sign, boom, takes a photo. Hand up starts a video, hand down starts and stops a video. The drone allows you to do it. The stability, altitude lock. Be quick, please. Make sure you buy it. More of you jumping on as we talk. It allows you to have that altitude lock, the angle adjustment. It remembers its angle while it's in the air, so you don't have to be a pro to fly a pro-level drone. Speed number 1 up the stairs round the banisters, Rob, you're learning how to fly. Speed number 2 doubles it. You haven't had to upgrade the motors, you haven't had to buy a new camera, you haven't had to change the blades, it's in the same drone. Speed number 3, 25 miles an hour, football pitch distance in 12.5 seconds. This drone is unbelievable. Press a button, auto returns to home. But look, it folds up, fits in your pocket, take it with you everywhere you go. If you're going towards that tree, the lake, the river, press the auto return to home, you're never going to lose it. If it's running low on batteries, it will return itself to you, not near you, not close to you, exactly 2 meters in front of your feet. But then this drone allows you to fold it. No license needed, no registration, Rob, no fee. Folds up, fits in your pocket, take it with you everywhere you go. That's the size of the drone, that's the size of my phone. One day I'm being told they're going to make me a t-shirt with that catchphrase on it. This drone is incredible. We're going to throw in that extra battery, we're going to knock 20 quid off the best price we've ever bought it to air. This is the best deal, the best time to get it. Maybe you're thinking about Valentine's Day for that person in the family that you never know what to get them, but they've wanted to learn to fly. This drone can do it. Check it out, make sure it's yours. We'll throw in the storage case as well, so you get everything. The ultimate drone, the ultimate fun, the ultimate stability. Indoor, outdoor, day or night for a beginner and intermediate indoors using that second camera optical flow. Taking it outside as a pro to prosumer level, click the button, GPS is beam in, giving you that pinpoint accuracy, the Google Earth that you can bring up on your phone and fly with your finger. Ring up your friends, make sure you get it. 24 hours to get this deal and you will have the biggest summer, the biggest fun for the rest of this year, filming, making memories, and that GPS and brushless motor control. The ultimate, the best, the top that we do, the Ultimate Pro GPS Plus.
Rich, as always, thank you very much.
My pleasure.
Really appreciate it every time you come. Thank you. And thank you very much to you for watching. I'll be back technically tonight into tomorrow morning. Again, we're on at about 1:07. We've got an amazing air fryer from Tower for you, and also some incredible knives, very sharp knives with special technology that makes the knives do things the regular knives do better. And we even have a way of sharpening your old knives and even sharpening your new knives. Any old knife will do. So thank you from all the team here at Shop on TV, from Paul, from Leslie, from David, and from me, Rob Lock with an E. See you tomorrow. Bye.